What's going on, guys? Fortnite is known for having its three staple game modes: solos, duos, and squads. But 2 months after its initial release, Epic Games decided to add limited time game modes, which change up the regular playstyle you see from the normal game types. So far we've had 5: 50 vs 50, high explosives, sneaky silencers, sniper shootout, and as of the time I'm recording this video, the current shooting test number 1. Now on February 9th, Fortnite released a state of development, which is basically where the developers get to tell us about stuff coming up in the near future. We have new and exciting gliders, skins, server improvements, teasers for custom matches and season 3, but in my opinion the most interesting is to talk around new limited time game modes. Fortnite is claiming that adding multiple playlists per LTM is at the top of their priorities, along with building brand new and reintroducing past LTMs. Now, just like the title of this video says, 50 vs 50 version 2 is going to be releasing sometime in the next month. This is very exciting news if you missed it, as it was the first LTM to ever be introduced, or you're simply really excited about the new changes they're going to be adding. Before we get into all the details, there's a short list of other game modes coming that I'm quickly going to read off. Starting off, we have a floor is lava game mode, which without a doubt would be the most interesting to play at Tilted Towers. During the minigun update, we accidentally got the name Blitz mode revealed to us, and now we finally know what it is. Basically, it's just shorter matches. We also have 2 game modes that revolve around the storm circle. The first one is dropping straight into the first circle and skipping the beginning 5 minutes of setting up, and the second one is having less time in between circles. Both of them seem really fun, but I personally would like the second option better. And lastly, we have a game mode that will focus around teams with sizes in between 50 vs 50 and squads. This one might actually be the most interesting besides the floor is lava mode, because that just sounds insane. As for this game mode, I would love to have 4 groups of 25 or potentially 10 groups of 10. Now that we have that out of the way, let's talk about the return of 50 vs 50. A lot of people criticize the original 50 vs 50 for not being like the trailer. In said trailer, the game mode was promoted as being this really hyped up, action-packed experience, but in reality it wasn't. This is most likely what inspired all of these changes. First off, the first point literally says closer to the 50 vs 50 trailer experience, so that's a really good sign to start off with. They then go on to say that the map will be split at the beginning and each team will have its own battle bus. It doesn't really matter if the map is split vertically, horizontally, or even diagonally, but where the map splits is going to be where the battle begins. There's also 2 small things that are really just quality of life improvements. First off, you can finally see every single one of your teammates on the map instead of only the ones that are in your general proximity. And secondly, one of the biggest problems in the original 50 vs 50 was the distribution of loot. More likely than not, if you accidentally went down early on or killed people from far away, you had a very low supply of loot by the time the final rings were approaching. To fix this, they've increased the amount of supply drops dropping around the map, so more of your teammates will be running around with legendary scars, RPGs, and miniguns. To recap, all of these limited time game modes sound really good, and the hype and changes behind 50 vs 50 version 2 will make it the undisputed favorite LTM in Fortnite Battle Royale. I personally can't think of anything better to improve it, so if it's straight up released like it's described here, it's going to be amazing. But there you guys have it. That was today's Fortnite video, and I wanted to ask you guys, what do you think of the changes being made to 50 vs 50? Is there something else you wanted to be added, or is this enough to replicate what was shown in the trailer? Also, I haven't seen many people talking about these new game modes, so if you guys learned something new or enjoyed this video, then make sure to drop a like down below and subscribe for more Fortnite Battle Royale videos, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.